Chapter 11. And the earth was of one tongue, and of the same speech. And when they removed from the east, they found a plain in the land of Sennaar, and dwelt in it. And each one said to his neighbor, Come, let us make brick, and bake them with fire. And they had brick instead of stones, and slime instead of mortar. And they said, Come, let us make a city and a tower, the top whereof may reach to heaven. And let us make our name famous before we be scattered abroad into all the lands. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower, which the children of Adam were building. And he said, Behold, it is one people, and all have one tongue. And they have begun to do this, neither will they leave off from their designs till they accomplish them indeed. Come ye therefore, let us go down, and there confound their tongue, that they may not understand one another's speech. And so the Lord scattered them from that place into all lands, and they ceased to build the city. And therefore the name thereof was called Babel, because there the language of the whole earth was confounded, and from thence the Lord scattered them abroad upon the face of all countries. These are the generations of Sem. Sem was 100 years old when he begot Arphaxad, 2 years after the flood. And Sem lived after he begot Arphaxad 500 years, and begot sons and daughters. Arphaxad lived 35 years and begot Sael. And Arphaxad lived after he begot Sael 303 years, and begot sons and daughters. Sael also lived 30 years and begot Heber. And Sael lived after he begot Heber 403 years, and begot sons and daughters. And Heber lived 34 years and begot Phaleg. And Heber lived after he begot Phaleg 430 years, and begot sons and daughters. Phaleg also lived 30 years, and begot Reu. And Phaleg lived after he begot Reu 209 years, and begot sons and daughters. And Reu lived 32 years, and begot Serug. And Reu lived after he begot Serug 207 years, and begot sons and daughters. And Serug lived 30 years, and begot Nachor. And Serug lived after he begot Nachor 200 years, and begot sons and daughters. And Nachor lived 29 years, and begot Ther. And Nachor lived after he begot Ther 119 years, and begot sons and daughters. And Ther lived 70 years, and begot Abram, and Nachor, and Haran. And these are the generations of Ther. Ther begot Abram, Nachor, and Haran begot Lot. And Haran died before Ther, his father, in the land of his nativity in Ur of the Chaldees. And Abram of Nachor married wives. The name of Abram's wife was Sarai, and the name of Nachor's wife Milcah, the daughter of Haran, father of Milcah, and father of Jeshka. And Sarai was barren and had no children. And Ther took Abram his son, and Lot the son of Haran, his son's son, and Sarai his daughter-in-law, the wife of Abram his son, and brought them out of Ur of the Chaldees to go to the land of Canaan. And they came as far as Haran and dwelt there. And the days of Ther were 205 years, and he died in Haran.